About 8 or 9 years ago, I was traveling through a small village in South India when I saw a funeral procession. A farmer had committed suicide because that year the monsoon rains had failed, and along with it, the crop yields. And that got me thinking, why do farmers have to struggle like this even in the 21st century? And if there's anything that they can do to fight back.
In order to achieve transformative change, you have to come up with ideas that are going to empower people in the long run. GIF was set up to find and fund innovations that are helping people living under $5 a day in a transformative manner. Our mission is therefore very clear.
Innovations inherently are risky. They are new ideas, bold ideas trying to tackle very, very hard problems.
The complexity of the challenges in international development require a different way of thinking. We use the phrase smart risk to describe our approach to investing.
Taking big, bold bets on innovative ideas, which, if successful, can significantly improve the lives of millions of people around the world.
We are announcing the creation and launch of the world's first international soil carbon market.
In India, there is a lot of problems with food waste. We have developed a solar conduction dryer using sustainable solar technology.
Our portfolio includes solutions from behavioral nudges to an improvement in how waste pickers in African cities earn their money, to better ways to deliver government services, affordable early warning systems for extreme weather events, or software solutions to get reliable and clean electricity to remote parts of the world.
Initially, GIF provided a loan to SparkMeter, and then we converted the loan to equity. A lot of investors would never even have taken a look at SparkMeter or took a look and decided to pass because of the markets that we're serving.
We would have not been able to scale up the same way that we have now if it was not the support and the funding from GIF.
SparkMeter has now sold meters to mini-grid companies in Africa that have collectively connected well over 1 million people to access to electricity that previously did not exist. So certainly the fact that we are where we are today wouldn't have gotten there without the early support and de-risking that GIF and others took on.
Scaling and scaling impact is really part of our raison d'etre.
GIF Growth is the next step in GIF's mission of delivering impact at scale. Statistics show that less than 1 in 6 organizations that raise seed funding are actually able to go on and raise their next round of financing in 5 years. Now everybody accepts that if we are to plug that capital gap, we need more participation from the private sector. By bringing funding from private investors, aid and DFIs under the same roof, we can partially de-risk the offering for the private sector and hopefully mobilize more private capital towards these impact-first and higher risk innovations which are very much needed.
So far, our farmers around the world have collectively withdrawn almost 10 million tons of CO2 out of the atmosphere. Our goal by 2030 is to reach a gigaton scale. We need to add 2 more zeros to all of our traction metrics. And that's what we're trying to do at the moment.